Okay, season 3 is here, and that means we have a whole new set of vaults that we need to master opening in the least amount of time possible. What is up, guys? It's your boy Crzzah, and I'm bringing back the series. Today I'm telling you guys the absolute fastest way to open up the Fortilla Vault. I also am hearing you guys. The hardest part about this for most people is that they don't know where the boss spawns. So not only am I telling you guys the absolute fastest way to open up the vault, but I'm also showing you guys all 3 scenarios of where the boss can spawn here at the Fortilla. If you're ready to learn how to be one of the first people at the Fortilla Vault every single time you drop here, hit that like button down below, and without further ado, let's jump right into it. So the person of interest here at the Fortilla is Ocean, and she can spawn in 3 different locations. Stick around to the end of the video to see all of the other locations, but basically you're gonna want to make sure your drop is cracked so that you can perfectly land right on this disguise booth right here. I always like to do this because it makes this speed run 10 times easier. You get henchmen that avoid you. You can open up the vault without killing the henchmen or the cameras, and sometimes people even fall for you being a henchman, so it works out in all favors most of the time. Unlike I did right here, try to stay away from getting eliminations early on. This is only just gonna blow your cover. Remember, we're trying to get in the vault as fast as possible, less than a minute ideally, so make sure you just get a gun, get some shield if you really want, and then head over right to the spawn location where Ocean will be. And once you see Ocean, it should be a quick elimination. Get the key card and make a straight shot for the vault. So the first place we'll be checking is this back right corner of the map. And just a little side note, if you're ever having trouble finding Ocean, check the corners of the map because this is where she always spawns. It is worth noting that if she does chase a player, she could end up in some weird spots, but in this case, since we're opening the vault as fast as possible, we can rest assured that she will always be in one of the corners of the map. So the first corner, like I said, is this back right corner. This was actually the first time I found Ocean here, but now we know that she can always spawn here, and it's really easy to take her out if you have the henchman disguise because you can just sneak up right behind her, get straight headshots, and she's out just like that. So now that we have the key card and our amazing mythic weapons, we can head over right to the vault. Remember, this part you're not gonna have a henchman disguise, so if there are enemies around you, you're gonna want to be a little sneaky. But the good thing is that all of Ocean's spawn locations are not too far from the vault at all. You can see right here, it was as easy as crossing the water again to get another disguise, and just like that, we're close to the vault. From here, it's pretty hard to mess up. You're pretty much in the clear for having a vault open in less than 60 seconds. The only thing I would advise checking for is people camping at the vault, waiting for an easy pick to get right in. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, you are officially in the vault in the Fortilla, the fastest way possible for the back right corner spawn. All the loot is yours, especially if this is solos. This is an amazing start to your game. Will make the probability of you winning a lot higher. The second possible spawn location for Ocean at the Fortilla is this back left corner. Now this is just across from the first location I just showed you guys, and by the way, all we have to do is rinse and repeat the process, and we'll be the fastest ones in the vault once again. For this speedrun, I actually opted to land on top of this building for a blue tack, but if you want an even faster time than me, then just go straight back down to the disguise booth and head over to that back corner. Again, it's totally optional whether you want to loot a little bit just in case, maybe find some shield, or just go straight to Ocean and hope you find a gun on the way. Sometimes it's safer to get a little bit of loot, so that's exactly what I did here. Ideally, you want to open up the vault as fast as possible, so waste no time and head straight over to the disguise booth. As you guys can see, there's a disguise booth on this side too, so there's really no excuse not to get to Ocean without making any noise. All that's left for you to do now is find Ocean and claim your key card and mythic weapons. She usually walks around this little balcony area right here and can even go up these stairs to the platform, and that's exactly where I found her. Same thing as last time, get straight headshots to waste no time and take no damage. Once you've done all that successfully, you got the hard stuff out of the way. Now all you have to do is go claim your treasures. Like last time, I would recommend hitting the disguise booth on the way back just so that you don't have to kill the henchmen that are guarding the vault and instead can go right in without making any noise. And I have to repeat this again, make sure no one is camping at the vault. waiting for you to pull up with the key card. I can't tell you guys how many times I thought I had a good run and I was getting in the vault until I got to it and I just got sprayed in the back of the head because someone was camping right outside the vault. So keep an eye out for those lurkers and those campers that can't get the job done on their own. This video is not for you guys. In case you guys were wondering, I do recommend getting in the porta potty after you are done looting the vault, because a lot of people are going to realize ocean is missing and the vault is open, and the exact place you're standing in is where a lot of people want to be and are going to be in just a few minutes. So get out of there with all of your loot claimed and safe and just go get that victory royale. Just before we get on to the third and final speed run for this, if you guys are enjoying what you're watching, consider subscribing and turn on that post notification bell if you don't want to miss out on any more season 3 gems. Plus, there's like 98-99% of you guys that love watching my videos but aren't subscribed, so consider joining the Crzzah squad. So we talked about the first 2 locations where ocean can spawn in the back corners of this location. Now we're moving towards the front of the fortress. This is the final place you may find ocean, and this one's actually a lot easier because you can check to see if ocean is here or not before landing. You can see right here I actually spotted ocean early on, which made it easy to commit, land, find a weapon, and then obviously get the elimination, get our mythic weapons and the key card, and just like that already be off to the vault. Now something happened to me here that very possibly could happen to one of you. You're about to see it in just a couple of seconds, but it's worth noting that the fortress is on water, it's completely surrounded by water, and with season 3 we got sharks, right? I'll just let the rest of the clip explain itself. Completely out of nowhere, and in a more competitive game a player might have seen me because of that. I would have been completely exposed, my cover would have been blown, and it would have been wrapped, so just beware of sharks. But just like that, the best part of this all, heading straight to the vault, no looking back, and claiming what's in the vault before anyone's even done looting. For this specific run and ocean spawn, I didn't see any disguise boots. That doesn't mean there aren't any on that side, but I personally just don't think they're as necessary because you're a lot closer to the vault at the front of the fortress than you are when you're going from the back. What I would recommend is just covering up the entrance. That's not the best protection, but it would give you enough time if you heard someone breaking it to either pull a gun out or just jump right in the porta potty and get out of there. Like I said previously, I highly recommend you go through the porta potty once you're done with the vault, because going out back the way you came in is not right, and you're about to see exactly why here. I obviously didn't take the porta potty and just started sniping henchmen. I didn't even get the full finish before, well, yeah, that happened. So now you know how to open the Fortilla Vault the fastest way possible with all 3 ocean spawns. You're probably going to be beating 90% of players every time you land at the Fortilla Vault, but that's not it. We still have caddy corners and we still have the authority, and those vault videos will be coming out in a few days. So if you guys aren't already, make sure you're subscribed with post notifications on, so you're literally one of the first people to find out about the best techniques to open up the vaults the fastest way possible. Let me know what other videos you guys would want to see down in the comment section below. I know I haven't posted any gameplays recently, it's just been a lot of tips and secrets, really helpful stuff, but I do want to post gameplays again. In the meantime though, here's me being a bot.